Yeah, I missed it, so I'm happy to be back.
I know today was just a walkthrough. How eager are you to see what tomorrow will bring and what putting a little more work on your knee will feel like?
I'm confident. I mean, I wouldn't be out there if I wasn't ready, so confident. I'm ready to go, really.
What do you think of the job to kind of take it up a bit bigger role after the last 3 games, kind of keep things rolling?
I mean, he a dog. I mean, it's evident enough. Josh is special. He's generational talent, and I didn't expect anything less of him. So Josh gonna roll. I'm gonna just kind of whatever he need from me, I'm gonna make sure he has. But just kind of his show.
David, the outlook for you at post-injury was pretty grim at first, at least from the outside looking in. Like, what were those days like, and what was it like to see him light at the end of the tunnel for the first time knowing you had a shot?
Yeah, I mean, I think the speculation that I was getting surgery or that was kind of the end-all be-all, like nobody really ever knew. So like when it got put out, I didn't know that I was getting surgery until the media told me. So it was news to me, but I'm always pretty confident in who I am and how I prepare. And I mean, I know who my God is too. So like, it ain't really too much or anything that I know that I can't overcome when I know who, is the head of my life. So, so continue to, give Yahshua the praise and showing myself that I'm, doing everything in His name and I'm where I'm supposed to be because I'm supposed to be here. Like it's never been up to me. It'll never be up to me, but it's His way, so it'll be His way.
This team has always locked in really well with each opponent in front of you. As you guys now enter this phase of the season, is there a change? Is there more of a fierce focus, I guess, for lack of a better term, because of the stakes now and where you guys know you want to go?
I mean, I think when you play this game, every opportunity that you get, the stakes are always high. Just got a little bit of icing on the top now just because we're playing for the big fish now. So we got some relentless guys in this locker room who take this personal and they take their job very serious. So everybody's locked in. You can see it, you can feel it, you can smell it. So it's like, I'm just happy to be a part of it, really.
David, what was your mindset when you did get some positive news and you thought that you could come back, especially with the trajectory that this team is on this season?
It was just like lock in, kind of like put the horse blinders on and silence the noise of the world and just kind of attack it every day, no matter what the day looks like. As long as I get an opportunity to wake up every day, no matter how the day before looked, I got a chance. So I kind of looked at it that way and put my best foot forward every chance that I got. And like I said, God put me here, so I'm here now.
Sorry. How does the week go?
Good, great. I mean, sure, I think it feels better than it did before I got hurt. So I'm good, yeah.
All that resting.
Yeah.
How much of that rehab was like physical action versus just getting reps?
A bunch of it, MCL sprain or whatever you want to call it. It's all about strengthening. And the more you can get the scar tissue to grow back, the better off you be. And in order for the scar tissue to grow, you have to strengthen it. So we did a lot of stuff that was kind of focused towards regaining the strength, which, calls for physical things to do. So, yeah, pretty physical, pretty strenuous, but I needed it.
David, you talked about your faith there a couple times as being the thing that carried you through this. Scotty told us a story about how he came to you like the day after the game just to kind of elevate you, and it ended up being the reverse. You elevated him. Is that positive outlook? Is that something that's always been a part of you, or is that something that's grown as you've grown as a man?
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, whenever I ever get an opportunity to kind of look at my life and how it's kind of been carved and shaped, there's too many things that happened the way that they happened, the time that they happened, that there could have been no way that it was me who did it. And I don't know like y'all believe, but like just my childhood and the stuff that I've been through, I mean, I've been through a lot of stuff, and a lot of stuff that I've seen people not make it through. So just to be able to have an opportunity to be able to, wear that lion on my helmet or be able to show my son that his dad is doing something that, that a lot of people want to do. I mean, it allows me to have some gratitude for my life and know that, God is amazing. He's just amazing.
David, Dan talks about like starting at the end and working backward, visualizing what it might look like? Do you allow yourself to envision like what this next month, what this playoff run could look like for you guys, for this team?
Yeah, I tell my brother all the time. I've really been saying it since I was training last year in MPP in Arizona. I would tell him all the time. I would have dreams about us going to the Super Bowl. It's crazy. Like, and the closer we get, the more vivid they become. Like, I have them like often, but yeah, it ain't gonna be. I don't know how it's gonna look of us getting there, but I know we're gonna be there. So, just us going out and performing and being who we capable of being.
You guys win in your dreams?
I'm gonna keep that to myself. It feels better when I do.
We've heard the story of the work you put in this offseason, the above and beyond work you put coming into training camp to be ready. How much of that work do you think helps you survive maybe some of these hits that other guys couldn't come back from?
Yeah, that's a good question. I was having a conversation with my trainer, and we looked at when a hit happened and the way it happened. I'm like, bro, there's no way if you look at the hit the way it happened, I didn't tear my ACL. But like when people was laughing at me in the summer for saying like, why is he deadlifting 800 pounds? Why he's doing all of this crazy stuff? I'm like, I mean, it's a fierce, crazy game. Like it's grown men hitting each other at full speed. Like if you're not strong or your body can't take it, you're not gonna make it. So I'm blessed and I'm lucky to be able to be standing right here to play right now. Because if you look at the hit, it don't look good. It's real egregious, So
when you look at what the organization has done investment-wise into the running game, I mean, how much do you feel like that really comes about, especially now and in the playoffs? I mean, where that becomes very important, for you guys.
Yeah, I think it's our identity. We got the best O-line in the world. So, you know what I'm saying? Being able to have those guys as, reliant as they've been and resilient as they've been, like, I don't think they get enough credit. Like, there's no 1,000 yards scrimmage for me. There's no, almost 2,000 yards scrimmage for Ja. Like, there's no 1,000 yards for Saint. None of these attributes or all of these accolades that everybody else is receiving on offense would be possible if it weren't for them guys in front. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I think the run game is cool, but I think, like, at the end of the day, like, they ain't really got it's the boys up front. Like, they really the engine to this locomotive, so.
Precaution do you have to take to be able to play on that knee? Is it an extra wrap or any extra protection or anything like that?
I mean, I feel like if you got to take a precaution, I shouldn't be out there. So I'm rolling.
Are you full go, David, or will you have a pitch now?
I'm ready to go.
Everybody on this team calls it the tone setter coaches. Do you feel like you're setting a tone just by being out there? It's still continuing this season.
I mean, I would hope so. I mean, to be honest, that's not what I just go out and play the game. I try to respect the game as much as I can because I know this game saved my life in a lot of ways. So, I mean, it's only my job to try to give back everything that I have to this game that's taken me far and far than I could ever imagine. So, it's cool that, like, people see me as a tone setter, but, like, it just